Oh yes, baby, because we gonna talk today. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the smoking. I'm still quitting, baby. Every day is another chance to get it right this time. Ain't that what Lauren said? Listen, thank you once again for tuning in to Ruxford TV. This is your boy Teddy. How are you? I'm drinking. I don't even know if I can show all of this. Who gives a fuck? That's the better question. It took me a minute to come here because I had to gather my thoughts. I'm pretty sure, well, I mean, if you're just seeing this video, welcome. But I do have a video to where I think it's called like check cash and journeys or something like that, whatever, my job journeys. That's something I was going to cycle on here and just tell y'all stories about and shit like that. Not so much like as a story time, because, I mean, but it is a story. But, I mean, I've had, a fair amount of jobs. Bitch. So the banking institution that I was working at was actually Ace Cash Express. Hey hoes. These motherfuckers fired me. Huh? What you say? I couldn't hear you. I said these motherfuckers fired me. Bitch, the blatant disrespect is what fucks me up. Bitch, I never called off. It excused the traffic because these niggas is ignorant. I am talking. Rude. Where was I at? I never called off. I never asked to change my schedule. I had no bereavement. I mean, and blessed assurance, the Lord is mine for the folks who actually did lose people. But we black, honey. How many aunts and uncles that done died that ain't never existed are still walking this earth? You know us. So I never had no bereavement. Bitch. And then my customer service is A1, okay? It go with steak. Like you getting upper echelon when you fucking around with me and you coming into my line because first of all, I'm about to have you in and out that bitch. Anybody that is a consumer of Ace Cash Express or you are a customer, honey, you already know that if you walk up in that motherfucker and it's like 2 or 3 people, honey, go on and rest your legs, go on and find somewhere to sit down. Hopefully they got some accommodations for you because most of them don't. And they always usually have one person there. So imagine this. I'm coming to work on time, never calling off, okay? I am basically in that bitch from opening to closing. 8:30 to 7 p.m., ho, and we open from 9 to 7. So when I tell you I am literally running a small business by my motherfucking self, okay? How many people can really say that at their job, that you're running the entire business? Like, you ain't got no supervisor checking over your shit. You ain't got a manager over there counting behind your numbers. Bitch, the money is right. Bitch, I've been counting since I was in the womb. As long as 1 and 1 still equal 2, bitch, I got you. So I know y'all begged the question like, oh, well, why did you get fired? I failed a corporate audit. What does that mean? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Basically, when loan customers come in and they fill out their paperwork, I got to make sure that this form right here is initial, that it can't have no other mark, and you have to sign your name and print, not print, then sign it, or else I got to give you a whole nother motherfucking sheet. Bitch, you either got to put your initial on the last line, or you got to put a check. You can't do both, and you can't put nothing else on there, and you got to use the same pen, bitch. Don't switch up your ink. Your motherfucking signature and shit got to look the same. Now, perfection used to be my middle name until I changed it. I strive for perfection. But, bitch, I'm processing 30 and 40 motherfucking loans a day. To where bitches is processing loans that takes them 25 minutes. I got you in and out that bitch in 12. And most of the time, 99.9, bitch, I'm like Lifesaw. My shit is good. It just so happens that corporate comes talking about it's a whole form that was missing out of mine. And then one of the customers initialed and they checked. Now I will say I did have a couple cash shortages. I did have a few fuck ups. But let me tell you something. I'm in the banking institution. What else am I gonna fuck on if it ain't the money? Bitch, stop sending these crisp ass 10s and 20s and shit to where I'm trying to count it. I got my rhythm. Them fresh ass bills, 2 of them feel like 1 and shit. It's gonna happen. I was there for over a year. Do you understand when I tell you running nation? Oh, and then bitch, let me tell you this too. I also got fired because they feel like every new check cash your customer, honey, we gotta sign them up for our little prepaid card. I ain't doing all that extra shit. Is that money right? Okay. Because first of all, then you get incentives for it. So it's like if you sell the card, that's like $5. If you get a direct deposit on the card, it's $15. Bitch, they tax the shit on your check, so that 15 turned into 9 and 5 turned into $2.75. What's the point, ho? Like, y'all got me so fucked up. Let me get real personal. Because see, from what Wendell, Orenthal, Bartholomew, Rufus, Clyde, Harrison told me, because bitch, you always got a supervisor named motherfucking Wendy. Wendy said that it was her boss, Chris Hughes. Oh, I'm using your names. And Chris, I never met your fat ass, but I heard you was fat. Chris Hughes, and then Janet Allen's fat ass. Janet Allen, let me tell you something, ho. You met me motherfucking once, and bitch, you sat up there and lied to me and said that a money order don't count as a check. And once I talked to the motherfucking field auditor, they said that money order is a goddamn check. They can't process it no other way, ho. So you sit up there telling me lies and fabrications, or you just don't motherfucking know, and you my boss's boss. Speaking of boss's boss, my boss, Wendy, Wendell, Orenthal, Bartholomew, Rufus, Clyde, Harrison III, she got a boss named Chris Hughes. Now, let me tell you something, Chris, so I hope you tuning into this, ho, because you need to run for the motherfucking hills. You are her 4th boss since I've worked there. You are the 4th regional vice president that has the Cleveland district since I've worked there. Because first, baby, and I'm naming names, I don't give a fuck. We had Mark McNall and Mark McCullen, excuse me. Then we had Mark McNall. Then we had Kenneth Rios, and now it's your silly fat ass. And then what I heard is that Janet Allen and you sat up there and orchestrated and got the shit together and read me not as an employee file, but read me as a number. See my little write-up, seen that I feel a corporate audit. Oh, let's let him go. Wendy, Orenthal, Bartholomew, Rufus, Clyde, Harrison III. I got a problem with you, ho, because you knew that I was looking for a job. Because let me tell you something, Teddy ain't never slipping, Teddy ain't never hurt and all like that, okay? But I quit 6 months ago. I'm not selling y'all cars. I'm not about to be diligent with this shit, bitch. As long as this money is right, this is a banking institution. I'm cashing these checks. I ain't cashing no forgeries and none of that shit. I'm sending people on, bitch, that shit fake. Bye. I'm doing all of that for y'all. And for y'all to come and be like this, oh, let's see if you could push more car sales. I'm not selling them whack-ass motherfucking cars, especially if people's job don't offer direct deposit. Why would I charge them to cash their check? As well as charge them money to add money to the card, and then every time they use it, they get charged. And if y'all don't have a monthly fee. I'm sorry if I look out for the people a little bit more than y'all do, because see, my thing about it, y'all monthly incentives that y'all get is that $9.95 or that $5, and that shit is straight. When I get my incentives, that shit is taxed to hell. So you need to look out for your employees a little bit more. And let me tell you something about them big wigs that's above the people, the little people that was working at the motherfucking window. The people at the window is the reason why y'all got y'all motherfucking jobs. So y'all need to do a little bit more for the people at the window. Y'all incentives suck. We in that bitch by ourselves. If it's busy, bitch, sometimes we don't get to motherfucking eat. I mean, come on now. Y'all got to do something. And then y'all would fight. Bitch, my name damn near is due diligence. And you fired me. When y'all should be on y'all knees, washing my feet like Jesus. And drying it with y'all nappy ass motherfucking blonde hair. Janet Allen. Let me go.